It's 3:31 p.m. So if I get harassed by one perp online, a whole bunch of them come flooding, and people of, I'm not gonna say all ages, but I guess all adult ages would come or could come in. I have to hear all these narcissistic perps with the smack brand new YouTube channel who come on my videos and make comments like as if they know all about my life. You know, I mean, and the more I ask for help, the more they condemn me or the more they get mad. You know, when all these people should just mind their own business. They really should mind their own business. You know, if you know you haven't offered any way to help, you know, but you think that you can help everybody else bully me online. If like all these people, I'm sorry, y'all. All these people, freaking, you know, all these people who you know, if y'all participating in gang stalking, then y'all getting paid for it. Y'all participating in human trafficking, murder, sacrifice, and pretty much any crime imaginable. So how dare you try to talk about me being a fraud and a scam just for trying to survive, and you can't have like 1 ounce or 1 bit of happiness or comfort or tranquility or can't have 1 ounce of peace or nothing like that. You know, while y'all living a good life, and you know, they had this other online perp who try to say, oh, nobody's perping you, and telling me that oh, you're the one out here shouting at everybody while you talking nonsense into your phone. I don't remember exact word for word what he said, but trying to talking about that I always eat nice breakfast, and that that oh, you're 100% controlling your life, and you know, you don't want to do what people suggest to you, and all you want is cash handouts and stuff like that. You just created an account 3 days ago. So what do you know about me that you created an account 3 days ago and you know all about me? You know, so I'm not looking for just any, you know, whatever they're trying to falsely accuse me of. You know, I'm looking for actually looking for my own job, you know, and a permanent help out of my situation. But as I said, you know, definitely previous employers, you know, would tell future employers, you know, manipulate them, and, you know, to make that future employers not want to hire me and stuff like that. You know, they get a background and stuff because of me exposing the gang stalkers. Y'all gang stalkers are so pissed off and so mad. You know, y'all so mad at me, you know, for trying to survive and me needing help, because like, how the hell if y'all would say I'm scamming people and stuff like that, I wouldn't be forced to. Oh, and that's the thing. The person sounded kind of like the DJ, human trafficker, but I don't think it was DJ. I think it was another perp though. And so the guy tried to be smart ass and say, "Enjoy the rain." Was his last sentence. You know, but I'm not looking for really any cash handouts or just money. And that's what the perps, they're mad at me because I'm exposing them and showing off what they're doing and stuff like that. You know, you have nothing to do with me. And I keep on saying, get out of my business and leave me alone. You know, if you haven't helped, or, I mean, it's like the only help they want is for me to be mentally institutionalized, and they call that help. I'm just sick and tired of all these narcissistic lectures from gang stalkers on my I'm sorry. I'm just talking. I'm sick of all these narcissistic lectures from gang stalking strangers who know nothing about me, who, you know, have nothing to do with me and stuff like that, you know. But it's like both the so-called TI community and gang stalkers, they all treat me the same way and think they could discipline and handle me. I get all these perps harassing me on my channel, but everybody, other people, it's like the only people who they other people, it's like only Chief Handler harasses everybody else, but I get the harassment from Chief Handler and about tens of thousands of other perps, you know, on YouTube. So yeah, so I'm trying. I mean, me be having no. I mean, it's like it's crazy that. I mean, I didn't even say I eat nice breakfast. I said I had a good breakfast this morning. You know, and at least trying to say something positive and something good. You know, and so it's $10.50 for. I mean, that's approximately average. You know what my breakfast is, you know, would be. You know, from you know, like when I had my job, I couldn't even. There was no. I'm sorry. You can. There was no time for me to eat breakfast when I had my job. You know, most of the time. And then if I were to try to get me some breakfast, when I was working, I would have to do it on a day where it's a light day, on like a Monday or a Tuesday. But, you know, if I tried that on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I would get held behind at work. So most of the days I couldn't even eat breakfast. And then we got a free lunch, but I got treated like shit sometimes by the Travis guy. You know, and I end up paying for dinner. You know, so I mean, when I was working, I guess on average it would be like one meal a day to be paid for, you know. So as I said, I mean, it seems like us black female targeted individuals, whether we have kids or not, it's always us who get falsely accused of scamming people, and they don't want us to get help. But it seems like when white male targeted individuals try to ask for help, you know, they get their help quickly, you know, in no time. And especially if you're one of the popular fakes, no matter what your background is, black, white, female, male, if you're one of the popular fakes, it seems like they get help really fast, you know. But I know that they want you, the targeted individuals, on extremely little to no income. They want you on forced low income or no income at all, and they want to try to that's why they keep stalking my damn GoFundMe every day. When I don't even get GoFundMe, it's sporadic. The donations is like there was a point in time when I went several months with no donations to my GoFundMe, you know, earlier this year. So I mean, you hating on a $5 donation or $10 donation that's like random or occasional, or $20 donation, and you know, it's like if somebody donate me $50 and I'm trying to get a hotel room and I couldn't get the hotel room for the night, but I still got the $50, then, you know, I would, like the last time, it wasn't from GoFundMe, but it was PayPal. Somebody PayPal'd me, and then they took a fee out of PayPal, and then a fee for the instant withdrawal, and then so I mean, at least I spent it on something that I needed, like some more bladder pads, just in time for menstruation. I needed some more anyway, and I bought me some more trash bags, trying to stay protected from the rain, looking for some rain ponchos, but couldn't find any, and stuff like that. So, I mean, what do y'all think I'm spending doggone money on? If it shouldn't be any of your business if it didn't come out of your pocket. But that person, online was trying to sell. You wonder why people always try to tell you what to do, and you got nerve to to say that if you got nerve to say that people can't tell you what to do with their hard-earned money. Well, most of the time, most people, when they send me a donation, they just send it out of the kindness of their own heart, and don't really expect anything back. Or, and when I had my job, I definitely paid it forward, and that's between my good deeds that I did with my work money. That's between me and God. So it's none. No, I don't really owe y'all an answer. Excuse me. For the help that I've done for others, with my work money and stuff. But I try to pay it forward when I can. Because there have been some people who, like, if they donated me some money, and when I said I needed help with, like, and then if they took it to offense, if I'd be like, well, would you like for me to pay you back? So I had to learn to not do that, If they just say, just take the money and just go on, don't worry about trying to pay me back. And, some people want their good deeds done in secret and not boast or brag about it. Or what they've gone around bragging about what they've done and stuff like that, So I try to practice that too. If I do a good deed for somebody, don't go bragging about it. It's just between you and God. And so, for all these online perps to think that I'm just wanting to be pampered and I'm living a luxury lifestyle and as I said, on average, my breakfast would cost approximately $10, more or less. But as I said, yesterday I tried to go to get the cheap $4 beans and rice, and then I couldn't go because that guy was there. So I went to another restaurant. And the food was a little more expensive, but hey, somebody picked up my tab, and thank you for whoever you are. Thank you for that. Thank you. So it's a surprise that they have some people, anybody, to understand my situation. And if I have a bachelor's degree, I've been fighting for employment for years. Didn't know there was a such thing as self-employment. And I still don't know how to go about doing like self-employment or freelancing. But I have my people always, they don't give me any credit for my ebooks and stuff, but they think, oh, she just want handouts or she just looking for money. Well, you're not gonna say that to the popular, famous YouTubers. They're popular and already they're popular on YouTube. And already getting paid from the views on their videos from YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, or wherever else. OnlyFans or whatever that weirdness is, whatever those other social networks. Plus they get, get donations for CashApp, Venmo, GoFundMe. Not necessarily GoFundMe, but CashApp, PayPal, and Venmo and stuff. And nobody's calling them a scammer. You like their content with their gossiping. They got a YouTube channel where they have a certain brand. They sell merchandise also. So you selling merchandise plus you're getting paid for views on your YouTube channels, gossiping about celebrities, and plus you sell merchandise and ain't nobody gonna call them a scammer. But here I'm homeless, trying to struggle out, and then people say, well, you can help yourself if you want to. you choose to stay stuck in that rut. No, motherfucker, you just want to, act like you want me you're mad at me because you figure that don't deserve anything or can't get anything unless after I sell out to the devil like you did. So how dare you sit up in a comfortable, cozy bed? I mean, if I can't get a comfortable bed at night, why are you tripping about a $10 why are you tripping about a $10 breakfast? A $10 breakfast that a homeless person would get. I mean, y'all were even tripping about the things that I spent my money on. Y'all were even tripping about the things that I spent my money on when I had my job. With money that I actually worked for. Y'all still was tripping about what I spent my money on. And as I said, when I had my job, I didn't ask y'all for not one penny except for the day all my stuff got stolen. That's it. I can tell people eavesdropping and listening in. So they had people talking on their phone, like the security guard acting like he was ready to tell me something, but then they had other people in the same hallway areas. They were talking loud on their phone, and then they had this guy with this little girl talking so loud that the whole entire library can hear. And they didn't tell them nothing, but I'm the only one who gets told something and threatened with arrest. And then the same people who try to throw me out of the library for quote unquote talking too loud, they're the same ones this morning. I heard them talking super loud on their phone, like on their phone conversation. They figure that they can be a hypocrite with that because they work there and they're employees, but well, I got a little sleep off and on last night, and one dream I don't remember having, but another dream I had a dream that I handed the those little packs of grape and strawberry jelly, like they come in like a tiny little pack or tiny little container. I had a dream that I handed my brother Sean a handful of those. And I'm wondering, well, what was that about? Why'd I have a dream about handing my brother over some packs of jelly, jelly, jam, whatever you want to call it. So then, like, I was so sleep deprived and tired, and I think it was I guess it could have been close to 11 o'clock. I dozed off and went to sleep. And then I woke up. It was 2:30 or somewhere around 2:30. And so I'm glad I was able to get me some sleep. Even though I like the other library better, I don't like this one, but it's too cold at the other library. So that might be why it's easier for me to doze off and fall asleep at this library. But I'm sitting here sleeping on a wet sleeping bag at night and trying to use black trash bags to try to, and then have a wet sheet that just won't get dry. I have no place to sleep under for protection. And y'all falsely accuse me of trying to live in luxury at other people's expense. I'm at least trying to look for another job, and I have ebooks written out. So, some other targeted individuals have ebooks as well. We're trying to survive whatever way we can. And some people think that because you get Social Security and SSI, then you don't deserve anything else. Oh, you already get an income, but there's like lack of affordable housing. And as I was trying to say earlier, they have like a housing crash that I heard that's supposed to be imminent. And then also all these shortages. So let's see, when everybody starts starving or they have food rations, let's see how entitled y'all try to act. This person came on my page also, that same person trying to call me a spoiled, entitled brat. call me a spoiled, entitled brat and stuff like that. And when you probably drive around in a Volkswagen, 2022 Volkswagen Atlas, and live in a mansion, raping kids, and then you want to cry about my $10 breakfast. You know, so I mean, as I said, I mean the other cheaper place I could have gone to for breakfast too, but Alex was there, so I can't go over there. You know, can't go over there. And I could have got breakfast cheaper than $10, but I can't go over there because Alex is over there. Want to try to create trouble and start, just start trouble and stuff. And all these. I mean, when your own family members deliberately and on purpose won't believe your target individual story, and then they act like they're in on it. They do certain family members would do some of the harassment as us targeted individuals. Certain targeted individuals, if they live with family, they gotta be abused by their family, and then certain family members starve them, or won't let them eat, or they do stuff like your own family members try to poison your food and stuff like that. I've heard stories about that. So they have some targeted individuals who act like as if they give in and comply with the perps and just give the perps what they want and just go along to get along. And there's very few of us targets who are deprived and stripped of just about everything and fighting for our right to exist and survive. Like y'all, it's narcissistic and entitled for you to meddle in my business for something you don't even know what you're talking about, and you got like a lot of wrong information because you believe disinformation and misinformation and lies and smear campaigns and false rumors about another target. It's narcissistic to think that you can tell an online stranger what to do and think you can dictate my life and judge me when you serve the devil. You serve the devil. So you work for the devil, and your crimes, your gang stalking crimes that you do, and those satanic rituals that you do behind closed doors, they're far more heinous than somebody donating me, if I would have panhandled in person, and I at least, I have a more than one disability, and I have certain limitations, so if I say I would like to work and do a dishwasher job, well, they say, well, you can't work because they won't allow me to have my MP3 player to block out the outside noise. So doctors won't write a note. So I'm just sick and tired of y'all online perps coming on my page acting like a cerebral narcissist, like a know-it-all narcissist. Think that you can try to lecture me like I'm freaking 3 years old and I'm older than most of y'all asses. And y'all gonna, as I said, it's already starting to get cold. It's supposed to have a cold front to come. It's supposed to be a cold front to come. It's supposedly Wednesday, and I can't ride the buses, so I don't think I have a way to get to my storage unit to go all the way over there to try to at least get my hoodie or my big jacket and some heavier clothes, like some sweatpants. And because I just had these thin pajama pants that I've been wearing for, I guess, 15 days. I think, like 2 weeks. This outfit right here, and guess how much these pants cost? $2 at Ross. And this shirt was like about $6 or $7 or something. So I have been trying to look for another job. I've been trying to pull my hair out, trying to see if I can get something. What can I do self-employed? Everybody else who got books there, no matter how poorly written, it's okay for them But y'all try to sabotage my ebooks as well, and then think everybody trying to say, oh, don't help her with her GoFundMe, and everybody keep using my GoFundMe against me and throwing it in my face and using it as a weapon against me and stuff like that, and y'all got me forced to sleep outside in the rain and bad weather and hurricanes and tornadoes and stuff. Like I had to sleep outside during Hurricane Ida. And that was really scary, and it's like I had hardly much of anybody to donate or help me out. And plus all the hotels were booked up for Hurricane Ida anyway, because a lot of people came from New Orleans. And then I was finally able to get a little bit of something, so just answer me this. How come other targets aren't looked at as a scammer and they get so much freaking respect? It's okay for them to have a GoFundMe. It's okay for them to have a car and drive. It's okay for them to have a job in their own place, a family, kids. I just get like everything stripped from me. So, people, they act like as if they want to try to force me to they want to torture and pester me and act like as if they want to try to push me to suicide when I'm trying to fight to stay alive. They act like as if that's their intent, to try to push me to do myself in, and they want to commit every abuse that they can, try to get away with it, and they're mad because I'm alive another day. So let me go.